sponsor HelloFresh.
HelloFresh would sponsor.
Try HelloFresh.
Tell you about today's sponsor, HelloFresh.
As you can probably tell from the intro, we're going to be diving into the world of delivery meal kit services today. It feels like pretty much every YouTuber has been sponsored by one of them at some point. They tout all these amazing features like helping you eat healthier, lowering your food costs, and just simplifying your life. But are all those claims actually true? Are they really cheaper than groceries? And if so, is one better than the rest? It seems that each service has something different to offer. So I've researched the most popular meal kit delivery services so you don't have to. I looked at the 5 most popular meal kit services, including HelloFresh, BlueApron, EveryPlate, Dinnerly, and Home Chef. For each service, I ranked them in the following categories: price, meal options, and quality. And then I analyzed if these services actually save you money. I should also put a disclaimer that I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. So if you think YouTube should prioritize unbiased analysis like this one, give this video a like so YouTube knows to recommend it to more people. Also, if you want to jump to the financials, I'll include the timestamps in the description, but let's just start with which services cost the most. For price, I set each service to 2 people with 4 meals a week for a total of 8 servings per week. On several of the sites, it said that this particular combination was their most popular. So I decided to use this combination for all of the services to compare their prices apples to apples when they compare prices per servings. The meal kit service that ranked the lowest in the price category, meaning that it was the most expensive per serving, was Home Chef at $9.99 per serving. In 4th place came HelloFresh at $9.79 per serving, and in 3rd place was BlueApron at $9.49 per serving. But before we move on, do you guys realize how expensive $9 per serving is? That's like the price of a Chipotle burrito. Like, that's so expensive. Anyway, I digress. In 2nd place, EveryPlate came in with $6.99 per serving. That means for 1st place, drumroll please, we have Dinnerly with just $6.54 per serving, which is way less than Home Chef, BlueApron, and HelloFresh. What's surprising is despite their wide variety of prices, they all claim to be more cost-effective than eating out, which I think is a little sus. It's also good to point out that these prices per serving do not include the shipping costs. Each meal kit delivery service has a shipping cost of between $9 and $12 every single week. I didn't include shipping costs since it's technically separate from the actual meal itself and everyone's shipping costs are going to vary. Another element of these services I looked at were their meal options. There were tons of options for each meal service, including options for family-friendly, low-calorie, and vegetarian meals. Something that I noticed was that several of the meal service companies had similar meal options. For example, EveryPlate offered a creamy Dijon chicken, while HelloFresh offered a creamy Dijon dill chicken. In addition to duplicate meals across services, there were several meals within the services themselves. For example, BlueApron for some reason seems to really love meals that feature some sort of cherry sauce, such as their sheet pan pork and sour cherry sauce, and their tenderloin steaks and cherry pan sauce. Now, if you're really into cherries, this might be a win for you. But if you get bored of similar foods, or you're just not a fan of cherries, this may be a big drawback. Even if you're sure to pick the entrees that appeal to you, there may be some redundancy as you order more and more meal kits. After all, while these businesses make sure that they have a good menu, they won't be able to tailor the meals to your specific food cravings. For example, I know someone who goes through food obsessions where she'll eat the same exact thing for lunch every single day for like 2 weeks. For someone like her, having these meal kits on a regular basis wouldn't really suit her meal preferences. But her husband, who likes to eat something different every day, may be more interested. That being said, it's good to note that when picking out a meal kit, you often have control over what kinds of meals you get. If you don't like Alfredo, don't get Dinnerly's easy peasy tortellini Alfredo. Or if you're crazy about feta, you could be sure to include Home Chef's Mediterranean-style sirloin with whipped feta. Based on all of that, here are the meal option rankings I gave for our 5 meal kit delivery services. In last place with the lowest meal variety is EveryPlate. While their main courses may vary, the side dishes can be really repetitive. I know someone personally who tried out EveryPlate for 2 weeks and they said they ate carrots as a side with almost every single meal. And carrots are great and all, but for every meal, that's kind of a lot. In 4th place, HelloFresh comes in with their big portions that may limit what exactly they can offer for meals and sides. In addition, they didn't offer any consistent vegan offerings. In 3rd place was Dinnerly. Reviews have said that even though these meals are less expensive than others, food critics often say they lack flavor, while other meal kit delivery services are more flavorful. In addition, Dinnerly didn't offer any add-ons like some of their competitors. Home Chef came in 2nd with their quick meal options and user-friendly recipes that help any home cook tackle their meal kits. In first place is BlueApron, given their varying options including organic, low carb, keto, paleo, vegetarian, and vegan meals. The third category is quality. When I say quality, I'm referring to the quality of the ingredients in each meal. Interestingly, several meal kit services offer premium meals, which often just look to be meal options that include higher quality ingredients or more special or expensive ingredients. These options typically come with an additional cost, so I didn't include any of these premium meal options when I ranked these services. That way each service has an equal footing on the rosters. In last place, EveryPlate and HelloFresh tied. While both of these services offer meals that have good ingredients, their focus is often on offering bigger meal sizes, which limits what kind of ingredients they can provide in their meals. In third place came Dinnerly. Like HelloFresh and EveryPlate, Dinnerly has a somewhat deceiving emphasis on affordability, but it doesn't seem to interfere too much with the quality of the ingredients. Instead, Dinnerly has meals that may be inexpensive to make, such as their sticky, crispy takeout chicken, but still use high-quality ingredients. In second place came Home Chef, but BlueApron came in first. While BlueApron's service is a little bit more expensive than some of the other services, they have an emphasis on quality that is unlike the other 4 meal kit delivery services I looked at. At the end of the day, the best quality food won't come from these meal kit delivery services. It'll come from your local shops. Shopping for yourself locally, especially for fresh produce, is the most cost-effective and least wasteful option. And if you have food allergies, it's a lot safer too. Despite companies like these meal kit delivery services being transparent about what kinds of ingredients are in each meal, there can still be a real risk of cross-contamination. So if you're someone who must be really aware of dietary restrictions and food intolerances, it may be a good idea just to pass on these delivered meal kits altogether. In addition to dietary restrictions, there's another reason why you may not want to purchase a meal kit delivery service subscription just yet. What's that reason, you ask? They're really expensive. Even the most affordable option, Dinnerly, would cost $57 plus tax a week for 4 meals for 2 people. That price includes the $10.99 shipping. That's $229 a month or $2,750 a year just for dinner that you need to cook yourself. Instead, by buying the food yourself and cooking at home, the cost per serving would come to at least half that, saving you well over $1,300 in dinner costs. And that's not even including the money saved by eating leftovers. And if you compare the prices for the most expensive version, Home Chef, it would be $90 a week, $360 a month, and $4,320 a year. That means you would save nearly $3,000 a year just by shopping for yourself. So even if these meal kit delivery services seem like a good deal, and even if they may claim to be cheaper than groceries, you know at the end of the day, it will be much more cost efficient to make dinner at home with your own groceries than buy from one of these meal kits. And if money isn't an object for you, consider the environmental impact shipping all this food to your doorstep will have. The various shipping and packaging materials these companies use, and yes, the companies that claim to be environmentally friendly use it too, can add up quite quickly. If you still want to try one of these services out for yourself, these companies are constantly having deals going on that offer free shipping, discounted meals, and even sometimes free meals. This video is not sponsored, so I don't have a coupon code or anything cool like that to give you. At the end of the day, meal kit delivery services can be a good alternative if you're really busy, you're eating out a ton before, or you're just not a very good cook. But remember that it's still way cheaper to cook at home without the convenience and assistance of these services, especially when cooking at home becomes a frequent occurrence. After all, the more you cook at home, the more staple ingredients you'll have on hand, which will lower the cost of your future meals. In addition, don't forget about how you'll be avoiding all the negative environmental impacts of shipping and packaging materials that come with ordering these meal kits. But now I want to hear what you have to say. Have you ever tried one of these meal kit services? And if so, how was your experience? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to learn more about the world of personal finance, you can click here or here. And don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.